Am I the hole for telling my husband I'm not scheduling my C-section around what's convenient for his work? I, 28F, am currently 37 weeks pregnant. I had an ultrasound today and found that baby is breech, so I will be needing a C-section. My doctor told me he usually does his scheduled C-sections on Tuesday or Friday, which would make the first eligible day that I'm able to schedule Friday, June 20th. My husband, 30M, said he would rather I wait until Tuesday, June 24th, because it would be easier for his work schedule. He works 3 12-hour shifts Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. I told him I would rather do it ASAP on the 20th, and here's why. I have severe gestational diabetes that I have been battling for 4 months with mixed success, which makes me a high-risk pregnancy. That, and if you've ever been 9 months pregnant, you know it is quite miserable. I'm ready for this to be over with. When he said he'd rather me do it on Tuesday because it's more convenient for his work schedule, I was like, excuse me, what? He then proceeded to explain that HR at his work is only in the office 1 day a week, and it's not on days when he works. I said, you can't leave them a voicemail or send them an email? Nope. I told him he needs to get something figured out because we're kind of getting down to the wire. Then he starts arguing back about not being able to take the time off, to which I told him that if his job fires him for taking time off to be with his wife, who is having a section that's not a place worth working for, and he should find another job that won't treat him like that. I also told him he needs to stop making excuses for everything and take some responsibility, and just do it because that's a huge problem he has. He can give a million excuses why he can't do something, and when it comes to something as important as this, it's incredibly frustrating to hear excuses. He hasn't talked to me since the argument, and as soon as we got home, he shut himself in the bedroom. I feel like the easy solution to the problem is to go into the office on the day HR is there and get it all squared away rather than just banking on the timing of this baby being convenient for him. I mean, we're scheduling a C-section, but there's nothing to say that I won't go into labor on my own before then. What is he going to do if I go into labor this Saturday while he's at work? So, am I the a-hole because I feel like this is one decision that should be at my discretion and what's convenient for me? You know, since I'm the one that's going to get cut open? Edit. I just wanted to add some context. He is going to need to take at least 1 weekend off regardless of if we do it on the 20th or the 24th. We have a 3-year-old as well, so expecting me to stay home and take care of a newborn and a 3-year-old by myself when I had a C-section just 4 days earlier, it's not going to happen and he knows that. Edit 2. I am not interested in anyone's medical opinion. If your comment is just going to be about how I don't need a C-section or how I need to just wait for the baby to turn, keep scrolling. I'm glad you think C-sections are evil and invented by the devil to make money, but I'm going to take medical advice of my OBGYN and MFM who are way more qualified to make these calls than 99% of the people commenting on here.